finally not in the car, okay? We're gonna work this out. So we are getting ready for the spring garden. And I got my trusty dusty gardening journal, and we're gonna get into it. So spring garden. So I'm in zone 9A, and I should have started seeds in January, which I did, because that's what all the books say. Get your books, y'all. Get your books. Study. Yeah, study. Get your little calendars. Oh, I got a calendar. Do I? Not with me right now. Well, anyway, they sell calendars online, I think on YouTube, where it's like a little card and you can slide it. Dang it. Another time. Because I restarted this video like more times than I care to redo. So, this year. So the history with me and gardening, if you don't know, I'll take you back to starting in 2011 was when I tried my first seeds in an apartment balcony. Dollar store seeds in dollar store containers. Not enough sun, either drowning my seeds or starving my seeds. Okay, so that give you a little picture of how well that went. If something grew, it did not flourish because one, I did not know about fertilizing or how to fertilize or when to fertilize or why to fertilize. So I would just say, here, little buddy, here, little buddy. I know you're thirsty, here, little buddy. And so I would just water it, or forget it was out there and it would fry in this Texas heat. So this is 9A. I'm in 9A, Houston, Texas. And more than likely I started the seeds at the wrong time, wrong place, all wrong. And so did I learn anything at that time? Probably not. Because I kept doing the same mistakes over and over again, thinking it was just, I don't know, the seed's fault, you know. And so every year, or I would take a year off, right? Because I felt like, oh, I got a brown thumb. I can't do it. Plants don't like me. Things like that. And yeah. So I would either get a rent house. I think my first rent house, like I gutted that backyard. Like, you know, when I rent someplace, I don't care. I do not be caring. I'm like, look, I don't care about no deposit. Keep that mess. Like, keep that. I will paint. I will gut a yard. I don't care. No, take it and leave me alone. That's how I get. So that creative artist in me, you know, can't hold me down. And so I think that first rent house I had like corn. I did better. Let's just say that, right? I did direct seeded in the ground. I didn't buy soil. Did I even buy starts? No, I wasn't in the starts then. My nose is running. I wasn't in the starts. I did stuff like corn, watermelon, the stuff that loves heat, right? So I did that. Lease got broken. So congratulations to the next people that got corn. So time goes by, maybe let's skip from 2011 to 2020, right? When all that achoo was going on and we was locked down and things like that. I had another rental. We were in a rental and I did a lot. That's when I first got chickens. We got chicks then. And then I bought 2 full hens. Built a coop from scratch. Again, I gutted that yard. Oh, that's in my first few videos, that house, right? So if you go back, which you should, go back to those videos and you'll see that house and the things that I did in that yard with okra. I did better, right? Had a lot of fruit trees, but then that cold, I think it was 2022, I think, the freeze killed a lot of my fig trees, killed my cherry tree. Basically, I think I left there with two out of, I had like 10 fruit trees, y'all. I just be spending all my little money on stuff. And so we moved here after that in 22, 21, 22, right after that freeze. I think it was that year. So we moved here, and the only trees I brought here were a Rosa plum and one fig out of 5 that I did not label. So I can't wait to get fruit off of that one to find out what the heck fig that is, because I don't know. I have no idea. So anyway, so fast forward this year, or actually last year, I bought, I don't know, I have a total of 12 fig trees, and I don't have acres of land. I don't even have 1 acre. I don't even have a quarter of an acre. I have like this much going around my pool. Look at my other videos, you'll see that. And I don't have no land. I don't have no space. Do I care? No. No. I think with me, it's the challenge of it all. It's just, I don't know. I like to be able to say to myself, like, I did that. I can do that, you know. Plus, YouTube doesn't help much, seeing other people grow stuff. I'm like, I see somebody growing a tree, boom, getting it. It's like seeing a new tool, bam, on my way to Amazon. Don't even finish the video. Buy now. So I think I have a good, I don't know how many fruit trees I got. So let me refer to my trusty journal, and I can run them down. But this video was about focus. What is this video about? This video is about me having a personal goal to not buy not 1 plant start, not 1 Home Depot, Walmart, not a 1 from now where start, because they're a hot mess. Okay, let's start at the quality. Quality usually sucks. Typically, and I'm seeing that a lot online, I'm seeing a lot of failure out of people who trying to start. Them plant starts suck. You get them out there at them stores and you bring it home and it die, or it just don't do right. And I think that's horrible for $4 to $6, which I've seen. No. When you can get a pack of seeds from the dollar store, or you can get a pack of seeds at the Water World or the Home Depot for $1, $2, $3, right? And make your own plants. So that's what I did. I did that. Yes, I did. So this year I bought a shelf on Amazon, and it has the LED lights. I'm not gonna plug it up, and I don't wife rig. We're not gonna say the N rig, the Nick rig. I ain't nickel rig. I wife rigged. Zip ties is life. Zip tie life, and it's got 1, 2, 3 shelves. Okay, and I vowed to not buy not one seedling, and they kind of leggy a little bit, but tomatoes are forgiving because you plant them real deep. But when I tell you, I goes ham on some Etsy. You don't know till you go to Etsy, y'all. You bruh. Etsy is awesome. 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 Why is Etsy awesome? Because you can get plants from local. You know, one, we should be supporting our local people, but two, it's better to grow something that was already grown. You get the seeds from something grown already in your area, your zone, at least your state, right? So that was a mission I was on because one, I wanted variety, and two, I just want to be as successful as possible because after growing my own, I don't ever want to buy seeds from nobody. Unless it's super rare, like something super weird, like a tomato that's got purple and blue, and unless it's something real flashy where it's like, what is that? So on my journal, I started on 119. 119 is when I dropped my first seeds, which is these red cups. So the red cups started in these, right? Yes, it's leggy. I started all my seeds in these, or crap. These are called hex something. I don't know. But you see little hexagon? It's not square. It's not square like the other ones. So the theory behind the hex cells is that the roots don't go in a circle. It's supposed to be when, which I don't get it, but it evidently is the thing and it works. The roots don't go round and round. They hit them corners. Instead of hitting the corners, they'll stop and grow more, and then it gives the seedling the go ahead to send the roots down. Don't hold me to it, okay? That was my understanding. That was my sell point, okay? So you do you. So the seeds I started on 119 was kale. Don't ask me which kind of kale, because I got a pack that is a mixed kale, bell peppers. So I got, I think, 5 different kind of bell peppers, from the Big Bertha to the regular one, to I got jalapenos. I got nada, which is a jalapeno that's not spicy at all. I think I got that. Not a pino. Not a pino. Y'all, if you go on Etsy, you gonna find all kind of shit. So, excuse me. But yeah. So this year, majority of my seeds were from Etsy, and I love it. I love supporting others, and because I would like to be a Etsy sales person at some point. But pimento pepper, which is in Caribbean food. Y'all know I love Caribbean food. If you know me, I don't know why I say if you know me, because you don't know me. Anyway, it's a lot. So let me stick to my list. So broccoli, so I did regular broccoli. Even saying regular don't mean nothing. I got Romanesco and things like that. So I did a Rutger tomato. I did so many tomatoes. But that comes weeks later. I did cabbage, bok choy, green chard, stripy tomato, collard, Detroit red, and a red mustard, right? So those started this way, and I took them out and separated them, and they graduated to the red cup. And then put multiples in the red cup so I can thin them again to the strongest, super strongest that survive. Because you always run the risk of having transplant shock. So always sow more than one seed, then you pull them apart and you put like 2 per whatever container you choose to use, whether it's those or these. But why did I go red? I went red because growing out the box. So growing out the box teaches. Did he teach? I don't know. Growing out the box. Hey, I'm glad that you do what you do, but I took your advice. So you have your cup, and he said bigger the better. So like the big Whataburger cups or whatever, and then you go up away from the bottom, not straight on the bottom, and then you put in sand to here, and then you put your soil. And so what that's supposed to do is it trains the plant to grow down, because you know how majority of them will get in here and they'll go wrapping around. Well, with the sand, as the roots grow, the sand will also hold moisture and your fertilizer, right? So there's like a reservoir down here, kind of like aquaponics. Anyway, hydroponics. So as the roots grow, they're reaching, because the roots are smart, because the Lord just made everything awesome in all ways. And so those roots go down, down, down. So 1, they don't get thirsty. 2, they don't drown. 3, they're always fed and happy, right? Y'all, YouTube University, okay? Learn from your community. And so, and he is right. Like, these are some of the most healthy, strong, like, look at it. Why is it flowering already? Like, why? Because that's what happy plants do. What is this? I don't know what it is. It's some kind of squash. But make sure y'all label things. Because I labeled and look what happened. Boop, boop, bam. Nothing, right? How did that happen? Well, let me tell you. What had happened was I labeled them, and then I put on that clear dome, and the humidity in the dome, even with the permanent marker, it slaid right off. So now I got a bunch of surprise plants. Okay, so let's keep going. So January 23rd, I planted Candy Roaster. So here we go, getting adventurous. Okay, we're getting adventurous. So what is a Candy Roaster? I wish I had a picture, which I don't. So Google it. So Candy Roaster is like a southern it's a big squash, but it's like cushaw and butternut and sweet potato, and it's like all of that in one, and they get long, right? So people use them in another form of sweet potato, kind of, sort of, right? So I was like, all right, well, let's do that. So I did pigeon pea. So pigeon peas are, I'm sure they're in other countries, but Caribbean, a protein, right? It's a bean, but it's a bean that grows on it becomes a tree. I'm not lying. It's a tree that grows little pods. It's got these beans, and you cook them like beans, like pinto beans and stuff like that. I think you can eat them when they're green, the pod as it's green, but I want to see what that's like. So I did a lot of calendula, because this year I'm trying to, for the first time ever, because we got to grow in all ways. Grow flowers for the pollinators, right? Number 1. 2, for their protective properties of the plants, right? And 3, just you need a pretty place to be, like. So that was one of the big reasons why I wanted to focus on a lot of flowers this year. So delicata squash, which is a stripy green, is it yellow? Stripy yellow squash. Sorrel, because I got to have my sorrel to make tea. Jamaican sorrel. And broccoli romanesco. I did more cauliflower, which I don't think it came up. Jersey cabbage, which is the one that's like that. It's got a pointy top. Why did I do that? I don't know. I had free seeds. Red spinach, because we need to get more colors in us, y'all. Yellow squash, which is the regular one that looks like zucchini, but it's yellow. Echinacea, if you know, you know. Medicinal, can I say that? My channel ain't important yet, so I can say that, I guess. It's just pretty. Good for pollinators too. So I did more tomatoes of some sort. Oh, I have a whole list of, dang, that's a lot of tomatoes. You know, the cool part about having a journal is you get to see stuff you forgot about. Like I did that. Yep. Cherry tomato, yellow tomato. I did cushaw. So if you're in the South, can't say that you know what cushaw is, because I've talked to so many people that don't know what the heck cushaw is. It's another big squash, big winter squash, which means it'll last over the winter, so you can eat in the winter, eating your root vegetables and things like that. But it's another thing, another squash that's hard, and you can make pies. Why am I wanting to make so many pies? I do not know. Okay, okra. So I did a jambalaya, okra, and the spineless, which I don't know what that means. Spineless okra, partridge pea, which only reason I'm growing that because when I googled it is because it's a nitrogen fixer for the soil, and where my garden is going on the other property, the soil is ratchet. All right, so my tomato list: purple tomatillo, San Marzano, Big Mama tomato, black creme, Cherokee purple, Baxter cherry, which I think I'm gonna put in this tower. I'm gonna put like maybe one or two. Roma, early girl, brandywine pink, red cherry, purple tomatillo. Oh, I said that already. German Johnson, yellow brandywine, mortgage lifter, and giant Belgium. Now look, these tomatoes, why are they being planted? So why is it so many? Okay, one, I've had those seeds, like 5 years, like, because one, I didn't have the space, and I'm so thankful God, you know, let me have this opportunity to do more, and hopefully get to share and just do all things. Okay, I want to can, I want to dehydrate, I want to have tomatoes coming out the wazoo, making salsas and tomato sauce and pizza sauce and pasta sauce, and there you go. So on February 4th, I did Bright Lights Cosmos, California Giant Zinnias, Lilliput, Mixed Zinnias, Cracker Jack Marigolds, and Sweet William Double. So those were more than likely the dollar store seeds. Those are all flowers. So yeah, so I hope you saw the video of me going to Kroger. I'm having a addiction to Kroger. I'm buying their $24.99 trees. Like, y'all gotta go get on that. Them trees is like, I'm 5'9", and they got to be 7 feet plus. Like, it's crazy. Go get your, if you live where Kroger is, or find a Kroger, call them and ask them if they got trees, because that is like a miracle price. Like, for you to walk past that is something wrong, because you could take that home. Even if you're in an apartment, put it in a bucket. Get you one of them buckets that we always put our kids' toys in with the little rope on the sides. Get the tree, drill some holes in it, get that dang tree. Learn, y'all. So I know this whole rack is hundreds of dollars of plants, and gotta do it. I have to. And so anyway, so I went to the Dollar Tree as I always do. And why do I do that? Because things break. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So anyway, went to Dollar Tree. Got some of these to these in when I transplant them, right? Or these, you know, so you can carry them around and put them out in the sun and do what you gotta do, right? So I got some of those. Try to save money, because I'm one of them people. If I'm in the zone, I will spend too much. Passing up the cheaper ways. I needed another basket to put crap in. I always need something to put crap in. Got some cups, so I don't use the bigger ones. I'm thinking, so my theory was use the big ones for the peppers and tomatoes and use the smaller ones for like the greens, right? Because greens don't need a whole bunch of space, not starch. So that's all I got from the dollar store, Dollar Tree. And now Wally World got the tomato onion sets. Look how much onion is this. It's like a year's worth of onions to me. Got the yellow and the red and the harvest blend. So, never did that before. But you know what? We gonna do it. We gonna do it. All these recalls and one onion almost $1. Well, you know. And then I got red onion because my grown-up taste buds, look at them, they're already growing. How much red onion that is, right? And then I did get me an elephant ear, because I love elephant ears, and it was $5. I looked for an elephant ear bulb on Etsy, and it was $20. They make you want to flip stuff, you know? I got enough going on in my life. I can't add nothing new. So yeah, so I'm gonna sit here and, not with y'all on camera, but because there's enough people who do transplants better than me. So I got a lot of work to do, and I just come in to say, you can do this. You can do this. Start with one thing. Start with one tomato. One tomato. And do it. Do that. Do a bunch of that one tomato. Do cucumber. Do a bunch of that cucumber. Okay? You can. But the only way you're going to get to where you want to get to is by failing. Don't be afraid to fail in all things. There's no growth without failure at all. So, I'm gonna probably put some starts in here. I shouldn't do a video on that because I'm slow. I'll explain it after I'm done. Because then my kids start distracting me and I have to stop and all that, and I'm not editing 20 clips into a video. I'm not doing that. So I love you for coming to see me. Thank you for hanging in with me with all my VSG stuff and my garden stuff, and me not being able to focus very well. But I thank you, and I hope you see me, and I see you. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.